Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Today we have a dynamic stretching routine. It is going to be something that you can mix in and you can do it on days where you maybe just need some movement, but it's an active rest day. Maybe it's post-workout. Maybe it's a warm-up. This is literally going to be something that you can put in anywhere because the goal is to always be increasing your flexibility and range of motion. So we're going to spend some time working on different areas of the body. Now, dynamic means we are going to move while we stretch. So what I want you to do right now is just start to roll those shoulders back. It's going to be gentle in nature, so we're going to move at a really gentle, slow pace, but I want you to really keep up with the movement and move through each phase of the stretches so you get the benefit in all full range of motion. So you're going to go as big as you can. Hey, Sebastian, good morning to you too. Guess what? You're going to want this because I know how consistent you are. So this is going to be a great treat for your body. Just keep rolling the shoulders back. Now take it the other direction. Take it forward. Very nice. I'm going to kind of warm us up head to toe. So we're going to start with the upper body. What we're doing right now is creating mobility in the shoulders. Good. Next, I want you to go side to side and bring your ears towards your shoulders, and then I want you to push down with both hands. And you can go slow. What I want you to feel is as you go side to side, you're pushing down with the arm, the palm, I should say, the base of the palm, and then bringing the ear towards the shoulder. Do you feel how that starts to increase flexibility? Good. We're going to do the same thing looking down and up. So down and up. I want you to feel the stretch through the back of the head, back of the neck, and then through the front. Good. Be really gentle. Keep going. Be really gentle when you're stretching, especially around the neck area. So I tend to not ask you to pull. Just use your body to kind of help stretch. So we want you to look down, chin down, and now chin up. Good work. All right, back to those shoulder rolls. Take it back. It should feel even better. And in fact, I want you to take your arms a little wider. Reach out. Hi, Sherry. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you come back. Hey, you could probably do this one. Check it out. Good to see you. Okay, reach out. So you guys hear me a lot when we're strength training talking about reaching out with your hands. Let's do it now without any weight and just really start to create length in the upper body. We're just creating space. Good, take it forward. And then just close your eyes if you can and just picture reaching out with your fingertips and feel your arms reaching out. And I've said it before and you're like, what does that mean? Kind of detach from your torso. So I want you to have your arms move independently and reach out, create a lot of length. Nice job. Okay, now take your hands behind your back. We're going to go chest and back. And I want you to alternate the two. So ready? Here we go. Chest, back. And try to keep your abs tight. So notice as I come back, my upper body is stretching, but my abs are pinning in. So my rib cage, hopefully, is not flaring. And that's what you want to do. And you know why? That's going to help you isolate the upper body. If I'm right here going arch, right? That's actually not going to be the area we want to target. So think about chest and now upper back. Good. Give me one more each. Upper back. Good. Now I want you to pin the lower body down again and just move side to side with your torso. And we're just shifting side to side. Do you feel the length you're creating? Yes. Make sure you're footing, so you want to keep even between the front and the back of the foot. So I'm not in my heels. That's going to put too much pressure on my back. I'm not on my toes because then I'm going to fall forward. Right in the middle. Good. Side to side. Very nice work. Now we're going to take this a step further. I want you to step behind and do a lateral stretch. We've done this one before. Take your time. I have to say this is one of my favorite dynamic stretches ever because you have a lot of room here to get all the stretches all the way up the side of the body. Just make sure one thing, as you're stepping side to side, don't turn the hip either direction. I'm flat. Both my hips are facing forward, and that's going to allow me to get the best stretch through the side. Once you nail the positioning, oh my gosh, this one is amazing. Do you notice one side that feels tighter? Personally, this side, always tighter, and everybody has a side that's a little bit tighter. That's because we all have dominant arms and legs, positions we prefer to be in. Start to become aware of that, and if you can, start to teach yourself to be more ambidextrous, right? Use both sides. It's just a functional way to start training the body. Okay, 3 more. Still easing into it. Last 2, big sweep, up and over. Think up and over. Abs have got to be pinned in the whole time. Good. Okay, now I just want you to step and twist and let the arms kind of glide through the air. Now that we reached out through the fingertips, keep that same concept in mind and twist side to side. Keep your abs tight. Every rule applies. Keep going. Every rule applies always. Abs tight. When you think about it, you need to be in and tall and really lift up. You're trying to combat gravity's always pulling us down. That's a lot of times why we're here. So we're trying to keep our abs tight. Stay tall. Good. Keep unwinding. A couple more. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to go into some laterals, side to side. Good. Just keep the head and chest up. Now, as you're transferring your weight side to side, I want you to, again, pull the abs in, have your energy going forward through the crown of your head, and then push your hips back. Now, the leading force are your glutes. So as you go side to side, your glutes are your anchor. Now, think about how this really feels. Often, and maybe not you, because we all work out together, and your form's probably perfect, often, our low backs can start to become that anchor point. And then guess what? You're not able to get into your glutes. Your hip flexors are over tight, which we're going to hit next. So really start to think about shooting forward, long, tall, weight, even distribution, again, through our feet. Make sure your toes are planted into the ground. You want to really, really ground your feet. If you want to do this barefoot, be my guest. All right, from here, take one leg back. We're going to do some hip flexors. So I want you to square your hips to the front with me, tuck under, and now as you shift down, keep your hips square. Try not to move the hip back. It's all about angles and making sure that our hips are to the front. Now watch, you're going to sweep through, and we're going to be really intentional. Toe up. Now as you come through, hips forward. Look at my back foot. My foot's flat. It's not turned out. Forward. Push your hip flexor forward. Do you feel that? So I'm going to do it from the side. So down. We're going to do 10 reps here. Push up, hip straight, extension. No rib cage flare. Keep going. We're also doing circumduction of the shoulder. So we're getting mobility through this entire plane of motion. Drive through, drive through, drive through, extend. I want you to think about the best possible form. Reach. Mobility work is all about making sure you're in position. It doesn't matter, really, if you're able to get into a certain position, because if you're doing it wrong, it's not the benefit. So I want you to do it right, even if you are right here today, but you know you're staying in the proper form. I am a big fan of that. Good. You probably got 3 more. Can you go a little deeper? Toe up. Good. Last one, we're going to switch. Drive up. Yes, switch sides. I'm just going to turn so you guys can see. I think the side angle is really important. Remember, don't turn this hip back. Square your hips forward. You should feel hamstring, calf. Now as I come up, boom, I'm forward. Everything. It's also power driving up. Keep your abs tight. Please don't arch the back. The extension in the hip flexor has got to come from abs tight and glutes squeezing underneath, not arching your back. So think tall. That's one reason why going through the fingertips is so important, because that's going to help me lift, 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 but not arch, right? Tuck, extension, squeeze the booty, toe up. And you guys, you don't have to be perfect today. I'm telling you, I think about these type of, basically like the positioning all the time. And it's hard. 2 more. Because our bodies, as I've mentioned, bodies really just want to get the job done. Doesn't care how. Last one. Good. Okay, from here, we're going to add on lateral lunge, sweep. Now that we have more mobility in that hip flexor, ready? Here we go. Lateral, sweep. Should feel even better this time because that hip flexor really open. Good. Down and up. Last one. We're going to switch. Yes. Do it at lunge for sure. You're going to love it. Down. Reach. I'm going to have to call this part 1 because as you notice, man, that time goes fast. Good. Finish one more. You guys, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Take a big deep breath in. We're going to do part 2. Next week, exhale. But this is a great start. Inhale. Exhale. Give me 2 more. Firmly plant those feet. Last one. Big breath. Exhale. Put your hands together. I think that was probably the fastest 10 minutes I have ever had with you, but it's going to be 10 minutes well spent. I hope you come back, do it again. Yes, do it at lunch. And Sarah, I'm so glad all of you guys that have been doing the strength training and the HIIT, guess what? This is our gift to our bodies today. So enjoy it, use it, and I'll see you next time.